with a name called what? More. Am I right? Okay. So so in the same way, was saying like Azure is nothing but it is a name used by the Microsoft to market the cloud services. So in the same way, like you have a more supermarket. Actually, more supermarket is owned by Birla. So Birla is marketing their grocery stores with a name called what? Azure. Am I right? In the same way, yeah, Birla is marketing their grocery stores with a name called what is that? More. In the same way, the Microsoft is using a name called Azure to market the cloud services. Where in the next one, what is it? You have data. So data is nothing but what? Data is nothing but data is the information. Data is the information we have it. Okay, information. Data is the information. Data is the information. Then we have what is that? Engineering. So what do you mean engineering? Engineering is nothing but application of techniques. Okay, guys. Application of techniques. Okay, engineering is nothing but what? Application of techniques on the data by using the Microsoft Azure. By using what is that? Microsoft Azure. By using the Microsoft Azure. Okay, by using the Microsoft Azure. So in broad, we can say that Azure data engineering is nothing but it is a bunch of cloud services. Bunch of cloud services. It is a bunch of what is that? Cloud services. It is a bunch of cloud services. Okay, wherein guys, wherein what is it? You have it. We have the following. What is that? We have the following. That is nothing but as it is a bunch of cloud services. We have the following. Task is performed by using the Azure data engineering. The first one is what? We can perform the job of data migration. Okay, we can perform the job of what? Data migration. Then we can also perform the job of what is that? Data integration. Okay, then we can also perform data migration, data integration, and then we can also perform the job of what is it, guys? We can also perform the job of what is that? Okay, we can also perform the job of what? Data migration, data integration. Then you have data summarization. And then you have what's a data visualization. So these are all the guys, these are all the tasks we can perform it by using the Azure data engineering, by using what is that? Azure data engineering. So already we have seen this introduction this yesterday. Okay, now we'll move further with this process. Okay, so what is it? We have it. So Azure data engineering is nothing but basically it is the bunch of all the cloud services. Now, okay, so what are the list of cloud services we have it? So we have what is it? ADF is there, which stands for Azure Data Factory. And then you have what is it? ADB is there, which stands for Azure Databricks. And then you have the Synapse. Okay. Then we have what is it? Synapse is there. Azure Data Factory, Azure Databricks, the Synapse. And then you have what is it? Fabric. Okay. Then we have the Open AI. So that's it. These are all the bunch of the cloud services we can say. Many more are there, but I'm just listing few of it. Now, from where the story starts now? Today, we'll begin with from which part the story starts now. Okay, guys, from which part the story starts now? Let's try to see this. Okay. So first of all, when we talk about first of all, we talk about the whole process. The whole process we have it. It starts from the Data. So what do you mean by data, guys? Everyone, the whole process starts from what is that, guys? Data. The whole process starts from what is that? Data. So what do you mean by data? Data is nothing but what, guys? Information. Data is nothing but what? Information. Data is nothing but what? Information. The whole world and the business is moving forward with the data or the information. Data or the information. That means the data is nothing but what? Information. So from where do we get the information? We always get the information. Okay, we always get the information from what is that? Business. We always get the data information from the business. We always get the information from the business. So guys, data is nothing but what? Data is the information, and information we get it from where? From the business we get it. Am I right? Information we get it from the business. Okay, information we get it from the business. So what type of business we can say, guys? The first one I can say social networking sites. So what are the social networking sites, guys? We get the data or the information from the social networking sites. So from social networking sites means what, everyone? Yes, guys. Social networking sites. We get the data or the information from the social networking sites. So what are the social networking sites, everyone? So the social networking sites, yes, guys. The social networking sites are nothing but, everyone. The social networking sites are nothing but, we can say, Facebook, comma, Insta. Facebook, Insta means Instagram, you can say. Then we have what's that? Facebook, Insta. Then we have what's that? Twitter, which we call it right now as a X. Okay. And then we have what's that? Okay. So previously we used to call it as a Twitter. Okay, but the next one is what? Facebook, Insta, Twitter. Then we have what is that? WhatsApp, WhatsApp. So can you share all these are the, okay, all these are the social networking sites. Am I right, everyone? These are called as what? Social networking sites. These are called as what? Social networking sites. So we get the data from the social networking sites, guys, everyone. Okay. So data or the information, data or the information we get it from the social networking sites. Always. Okay, guys. Always we get the data or the information from the social networking sites. So when we talk about the social networking sites, so this generate what? Huge volume of the data. So we can say this generates the huge volume of the data. Okay, this generates a huge volume. This generates a huge volume of the data, guys. Huge volume of the data. That means what? The very massive amount of the data will be generated at this particular place. That is called as what? Social networking sites. Okay. So the next one, what is that? Apart from this, is not the only one place where you get the data or the information. We have many more. So what is the next one? I can say data. We can get the information from the data, guys. Data, or we can also call it as what? Information. That means we can get the data or the information. And this information we get it from what's it? Business. This information we get it from the business. And now, guys, what kind of business we can have? Yes, guys, we can get the data from the, yes, everyone, we can get the data from what? Banking applications. You can get the data from the banking applications. We can get the data from the banking applications. We can get the data from the banking applications. Okay, so banking applications. We get the data or the information from the banking applications. Banking applications. So we get the data or the information from the banking applications. Okay. Okay. So what's it? Data or the information we get it from the business. And this business is nothing but we can say banking applications. So we get the data from the banking applications. So the next one, what is that banking applications you can have, guys, everyone? So the applications which are used at the banking sector level. Okay. Such applications are called as what? Banking applications. Such applications are called as what? Banking applications. Such applications are called as what? Banking applications. So we can say data or the information we get it from the banking applications. So what are the banking applications? We can have it. Yes, guys, everyone. So okay, let us use it. Here, can you say Finacle? Finacle is in basically applications used by most of the banking sectors, etc. So can you see Finacle is one of the application. So this generates what is that? Massive, huge volume of the data, guys. This generates what? Huge volume of the data, or we can say massive amount of data. Massive amount of data. Massive amount of data. What's that? Massive amount of data. Generate what that? Massive amount of data. Massive amount of data. Massive amount of data. Okay, guys. Then we can have what's that? This is the one. Okay, again we have what's that? Data or the information. Data or the information we can say. Okay, data or the information. We always get the data or the information from again business we can say, guys. And what are the other things from where you can get the data, guys? We can say, guys, live streaming process. Live streaming process is a process from where we can expect the data. So what is the live streaming, guys? Live streaming process is nothing but a process which, a process where the data, can you say a process where the data is received on a continuous basis. So what is that source you can say, guys, where you get the data on the continuous basis? Yes, everyone. What is the source you can say from where you can get the data on the continuous basis, guys? We can always get the data on the continuous basis. What is that? Yes, guys. If you have the live cricket match, you get the continuous scores, everything will be recorded. In the same way, stock market. Stock market. So guys, we can say what? Stock market. Stock market. So stock market is what? The stock market. From the stock market, we can get the data here always. Okay. We can get the data from the stock market. That is nothing but shares, share market. Continuously, the data keeps on changing. Am I right? For a very, you can say couple of seconds, every, you can say every minute, every second, the data changes. That is the value changes here. Okay. That is called as what? Live streaming process. So all this data, when we talk about the live streaming process, okay, guys, all this data, we call it as a live streaming process. This is called as what? Yes, guys, this is called as what? Okay, big data. This is called as what? Big data. It is called as what? Big data, guys. Okay. Big data. That is called as what? Massive amount of data. That is called as what? Big data. Which is called as what? Massive amount of data. So hence we can say, guys, everyone. So these are all not the source, but we can say many other sources are there. But here I can say what's it? This is the sum of the source from where we can get the data on the continuous basis. Okay. But apart from this, when we talk about this one, guys, okay, what is that? The data. So always massive amount, huge volume, or big data is one or the same way. Same names, just the names are being changed here. That's it. Okay. Massive amount, huge volume. Okay. And everything. That is nothing but the name is Same here. Okay, so only we can say what's it? The name is given here. So I'm giving the big data. What's it? Big data. I'm giving what's it? Big data. So big data is nothing but the huge volume of the data is called as what? Big data. The huge volume of the data is called as what? Big data. The huge volume of the data is called as what? Big data. So now guys, everyone, hello, am I audible? Okay, guys. The huge volume of the data is called as what? Big data. The huge volume of the data is called as what? Big data. Now, what? Okay, basically, types of big data. How many types of big data we can have? Basically, when you talk about the big data is classified into three categories. What is that? Types of big data. I can write types of big data. Types of big data. So we can say, guys, the following are the types of big data we can have. What is that? The types of big data. The first one I can say, guys, structured data. And the second one is called as what? Semi-structured data. And the third one I can say structured data, everyone. Structured data, semi-structured data, and the third one is unstructured data. Unstructured data. So these are all the can say classifications of the data we can say. Structured data, semi-structured data, and the unstructured data. Structured data, semi-structured data, and the unstructured data. So these are the three variations of the data we can have. Okay, guys, everyone, clear now? Hello? So when you talk about the structured data means what? The structured data is nothing but it is recorded in the form of a table. That is in the form of what? Rows and columns. As you know already, the data which is recorded in the form of what is it? Tables, that is in the form of rows and columns, is called as a structured data. And the next one you have what's it? Semi-structured is nothing but, guys, semi-structured is nothing but what? The semi-structured is another kind of a data where we can have the data recorded in the form of JSON files, HTML files. You have seen, might be you have seen HTML files many times. HTML files, JSON files, or the XML files, all these are called as what? Semi-structured data. And when you talk about the unstructured, actually there is no structure here. For the unstructured data, there is no structure at all. Okay, guys. So just like what is it? Photos in your mobile phone, then videos, photos in your mobile phone, videos in your mobile phone. Okay, and then you have chat histories. Guys, photos in your mobile phone, videos in your mobile phone, chat history. Can you see it? Photos, videos, okay, photos, videos, chat histories. All these are called as what, guys, everyone? Photos, videos, chat histories. All these are called as what, everyone? All these are called as what, guys? Photos, videos, chat history. All these are called as what? These are called as unstructured data, guys. Okay. So when you talk about the usage of the data, can you see it? When you talk about the structured or you talk about the guys semi-structured. This data, we can say, guys, this data, whether the structured or the semi-structured, both the data, we can say only 20% is in use. That means in the real time, you'll get only 20% of the data where you have what is it? There is nothing but structure or the semi-structure. But 80% of the data, guys, you will get it in which format here? Everyone. 80% of the data, you will get it in the unstructured format. So as a data engineer, what you have to do, guys? Okay, as a data engineer, you have to, yes, guys, put the data into the proper format. That means unstructured data to be converted into what's that? Yes, guys. Unstructured data to be converted towards it. Semi-structured. and then you have semi-structured data required to be again converted back to the structured. So these are all the initial process. This is the whole process we have to do it. What's that? Conversion of unstructured data to the semi-structured and semi-structured to the structured format. That's it, guys. Okay. So the rest of the part and things we'll just to see it tomorrow, guys. I think today, as it's in holiday and in the festival season, festival day, so I think no more very less people has joined. So we'll continue tomorrow the same time. You'll have it. Okay. Thank you.